Our next topic is transparency in funding issues. Board election. We have Kate Burnite.
Hello. Can everyone hear me?
Yeah, pull that up, Kate, right in front of your. There we go, right in front of your mouth. Perfect.
Great. So hello, my name is Kate Burnite. I just graduated from George Washington High School last May, right behind Miss Rose's youngest daughter. A number of people speaking here tonight have been talking about charter schools and innovation schools and DPS's controversial plans to create more of them. I'd like to approach the issue from a slightly different perspective. I'd like to address campaign and election funding for the Denver Public School Board. We find that the issue is that most of your constituents would hope that campaign funding and charter schools would be two totally separate issues. But unfortunately, that's not the case. I hate to disagree with our last speaker, but I know why you have abandoned traditional school models. You are all directly funded by pro-charter special interests. There are, as many know, immense amounts of out-of-state and dark money being funneled into school board races and campaigns around the country, and Denver is not exempt from this. In fact, the Koch brothers foundation just a couple of weeks ago committed to hundreds of thousands of dollars to create and distribute pro-charter literature here in Denver. And every single one of you has been supported by a lovely group called Democrats for Education Reform. DFER is not a group that any Democrat should be proud of. It has been publicly denounced by the Democratic Party of California, has been referred to by hedge funders for education reform, and is factually a shell organization for corporate and billionaire interests. DFER funds through a PAC that has small donor in its title, but almost all of its money comes from a group called Education Reform Now, which receives $1 million donations from corporate billionaires like the Walmart Walton family. Fundamentally, we are disheartened because every single one of you has been supported by Democrats for Education Reform, and there is no transparency here. We all listened to some remarkable testimonies from people on both sides of debates and restarts of John MS, Greenlee, and MSLA, but the most absolutely heartbreaking part is that we all know exactly what decisions you're going to make in spite of all of those testimonies. This is not a critique of charter schools or the people that support them, but what does it mean for Denver when all of our representatives represent special interests instead of their constituents? How can any of us trust this board to make balanced decisions about Denver schools when every single one of you is in the pocket of explicitly pro-charter organizations? So I implore you, along with all of the people here tonight, to remember that you represent the people who voted for you, not the people who funded your campaigns. We ask that you actually make balanced decisions outside of just what's going to keep your seat, because every single one of you looks like you hate your job right now. You all look so bored. I'm so sorry. But seriously, we ask you to actually make balanced decisions because you were elected to do so. Thank you.